looking at the home page, and I have simply expanded the CSS styles panel to prove a point. You can see that we have a lot of division style definitions. A professional does not want to clutter up their source code. If you'll take a quick look at our source code, you'll see that all of that information is in the head section of our home page. And it really kind of makes things a little cluttery. So what professionals will often do is move these styles to an external style sheet, a separate attached style sheet with all of this material so we can get it out of our source code and into a separate document. Here's how. In Dreamweaver, just highlight all of your styles. And these are all of the homepage styles. Right mouse click and move the CSS rules. Move them to a new style sheet. Click OK. And now I'll move them into the styles folder of my project, and I'll call it Home Styles so I don't get confused. Now what Dreamweaver does is it moves all of that source code, and now if you'll look up at the top, you'll see that we have a simple link to the home styles. We've eliminated any styles on this particular page. By the way, if we wanted to edit our styles, we simply can click on this external style sheet and edit it. If you'll look in our home page styles panel, you'll see here's the reference to the Google font, which we added quite a bit earlier, and I can expand the home styles external style sheet and view and change any styles I want. All of the styles that are in the home style sheet are still in play and still affecting the web page. Now here's an important point. If you will recall, we created an info page layout and we created a resource page layout. And the info page has its own set of styles. What's actually going to happen is this info page will be displayed in the index page. So we need to have these styles imported into the index page. There are several ways to do this. What I'm going to do is go to my info page, one of my info pages, and I will highlight all of these styles. Control C to copy. Now I'll simply go to index page, the index page, and go to the source code. And if I move up towards the top, I'll see a brief empty style section. It's empty because we've moved all the styles someplace else. Now what I'll do is simply paste in those particular styles. One point I will mention is all of the styles in the info page have a different name. You never want to have duplicate names. And here is a duplicate style. This style, if you'll recall, we made all of the headings display in line. Well, I've already stated that in the home styles external style sheet, so I really don't need that particular style on this page. But we're going to eliminate this. We may as well export these styles into a different style sheet as well. I'll highlight them, right mouse click, move the rules to a new style sheet. I'll click OK, and I'll give it a name. I'm going to put it in the styles folder, and I'll call it Info Styles. I've repeated the exact same process with the resource page. I move the resource page styles to the home page, and then from there move them into an external style sheet. They're all in the same location in the styles folder. If you'll look at our CSS styles panel, you'll see now that all of our styles are contained in separate external style sheets, and it makes our code very, very clean. We're ready to move on.